Look at this. Trailer's on? What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. We out here at the ranch. We got HYPERLITE's truck. We had to borrow that for the day because we're going to be towing the Mini X, which is up there by the guest house. And we're not going to be working on the guest house today. We will be in this video, but not today because we actually got to go earn some money because that thing is costing a ton of money. So we're going to take the Mini X. We're going to meet up with James. We got some excavating to do. We got some money to be made. We've got Derek over here. He's got to, pay his way. Food's not cheap around here.
No, it's not.
We'll get the 450 fired up and warmed up. The ramp's down. You want to drive it up? Okay. Bring her on up, buddy. Right there is good. Put your blade down. We'll spin her around. Nice and easy now.
Right there, bring her in a little bit.
Bring her in a little bit. The whole, that arm.
Yeah, right.
There you go. Good work, buddy. Now today we're in a little bit of a dilemma. So my memory sucks from time to time, or all the time. And this is definitely one of those times. So I have a 2-day job scheduled up for the Mini X. Sorry, it's a little bit dark here. Also filming on a new GoPro, so hopefully this looks good and it's not all weird. I got a 2-day job scheduled for that thing. Problem being, tomorrow we're gonna be putting in the new septic system for the guest house, and I need to dig it with that. So we're gonna have to probably turn this 2-day job into a 1-day job here, at least for that Mini X. So we gotta get our hustle on here and get to work. Problem is, I haven't even seen this job. So, possible to do it in 1 day? Maybe. Do I know? I have no idea. We're just gonna wing it. Hey, look at that beautiful rig right there.
I like that.
Look at that beautiful rig right there.
Good for him.
Mini X made it in one piece. Great work, Derek. Nice sunglasses.
Appreciate that, man.
Yes.
You know, it's real sunny out, you know?
All right, we got James here. Morning. James brought the 299 out to play today. Not gonna lie, at the stoplight, we were gonna have Derek jump out and jump in the 299 to surprise you when we got here.
Dude, that'd have been rad.
There was a sheriff right there as well, so we probably wasn't a good idea. You know, I don't care what everybody says about Derek. He might put some things through drywall from time to time, but this old boy out here is, look at this. He's got everything unchained for me, getting ready to go. You're the best, buddy.
That's right, buddy.
Hold on, man, we gotta rock the homies. Lacey. You know, you gotta teach your kids, guys, how to do this type of work. One day, my son's gonna take over this company. Did a little bit of poop come out or a lot?
Expecting it, but I didn't think it was gonna be that aggressive, not gonna lie.
All right, guys, so today we got a quick, easy one. We're basically taking out this entire slope right here. There's already a wall that runs through here, and then we're gonna end up replacing it with another wall. It's gonna be a little like planter right here for a garden. So we gotta scrape all of the green crap off first because we don't wanna mix that in with our dirt load for the place that we're gonna be hauling it to. And then we also have this little 4-inch wall that runs right there and all the way down there. So we're gonna rip all that out. We'll set that as a separate pile. We'll take that as one trash load at the end with all the green crap. Well, we're making pretty good time here. James is on his second load here. We've got pretty much most of it taken out here. There's probably one more load coming We're gonna push this back pretty close to that fence right there. Then we're gonna dig a footing for a new wall along that edge of the property. We still need to come in here and take out this part of the wall, but I know there's a footing in here and it probably goes up underneath this sidewalk just a little bit. So I don't wanna just try and yank it from this side and we end up lifting the sidewalk, especially considering there's drains tied into it. I'm gonna dig out all the dirt behind it and I'll pull it that way, away from all the sidewalk. Now we've got Dedic on route duty today because it's cheaper to dump dirt when there's not a bunch of crap in it like this. This is all the stuff that they've been pulling out here of the dirt once it goes in the truck. The cleaner it looks when it's in the truck and you go to dump it, the cheaper you get to dump it. So that's why this whole load of crap right here is gonna be like a separate trash load because it's gonna be the most expensive load of the day. How you doing, Dedic?
Doing all right.
What's life like of a root picker?
You know, it's not too bad. You know, it could be better, but you know, this shirt makes it nice and comfortable. You know, if you'd like one, work for apparel.com.
Oh, nice. Are they in stock right now?
Huh?
Are they in stock right now?
Yes, they actually are.
Okay.
You know, makes this job so much easier. You know, keeps me motivated.
Looking good, buddy.
Appreciate it, man.
Can we make this into like a swimming pool?
I wish we could. A hot tub.
Ooh.
Pipe the exhaust right into it.
Throw it in regen and it'll heat up real quick.
Real nice. Bubbles too.
Uh-oh.
It's the confidence for me. That's just impressive.
Dedic, watch out, buddy. He's coming.
He's good. He sees me. He knows where I'm at.
Okay. We got James threading the needle over here. Squeezing in between the wall. So we've got pretty much everything dug out. The grade is all set. We need to dig our footing along this wall. They're gonna hand dig that little one, and then that little bit of the footing from the old wall that was here has to kind of get chipped out by hand because it's too risky to screw up the little walkway right here. It's not worth it. We've got this pile that needs to go. James has made the last trip where he was dumping the dirt. They closed. So we got to get all this out in one trip. Ish.
Maybe. We'll see.
This looks like every bit of, we're gonna be under 80,000.
I believe you guys. I believe in you.
Yeah, dude, we'll be under 80, but I just don't know that it's all like
The volume of it, yeah. All right, y'all, welcome to the fun part of moving dirt in Southern California here. You hate it? You going back to Florida?
I'm going back to Florida.
So it's all a great mix of this clay that by the time you run the skid steer back and forth all day long and turn and do whatever you're gonna do here to get it into the truck, you end up just getting it all stuck on the concrete and it's no fun to get off. Granted, James tried to assist us here with this 400-pound broom that he's got with a stainless steel scraper and a solid bar for a handle. This thing weighs a ton. Now, bad news is James got about as full as he can get there. And, well, yeah, like it. Now, here's how you know you got a good trucker, though. James is actually staying to help, and this stuff sucks to clean up. Most guys would have been in the truck and gone already.
I asked if he'd take me.
Oh, Dedic you tried to run with him?
I tried to run with.
You better go jump in the truck. He said he was just moving the truck out of the way. He might not come back.
Say F it and go.
Yep. Now we've got our footing dug here. It's a little squirrely, but it's never fun digging right up alongside a cut embankment like that. The Bobcats just don't let you get squared up with them when you're that close. It's just gonna be a keystone wall, so it's not really a footing, it's just a gravel bed that they sit on. And the engineering that goes behind keystone walls is pretty impressive because they can hold back a ton for just sitting on a bed of gravel. What are you doing, dude? You getting your reps in?
I can with this thing. I got like 3 more reps and I'm about to max out on this
Jeez,
thing.
look at that pump.
Dude, this thing
look
is
at that
like...
pump.
Dude, this thing's heavy.
Show them how nice and soft this clay is. Well, guys, it doesn't happen in the beginning of the day. It always happens at the end of the day. It's actually the second time I've ever done this in my life. I was trying to like scrape this last little bit here alongside the driveway because it needs to be down 4 inches for concrete. I knew James was coming back tomorrow. So you guys can see here, one of the mains coming into the house just happens to be literally like sitting on top of the dirt. It's like maybe an inch below the dirt. It's just dusted on top right there. So that's why that ended up happening. Now granted, there is a water main coming into the house which runs over on this side. That's where the main shutoff is. Runs into the house over here. So that line was added at some point after that apparently nobody knew about, but good at finding them. Well, I gotta say, this is a heck of a test for the GoPro new low light on the new cameras.
Doing pretty good. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, you like yourself?
I like it.
There you go. Also the Mini X lights coming in clutch. We got our boy Cameron, Perry Plumbing, coming to save the day. Straight from my house earlier to here. Cameron, you just can't get enough of me, huh, buddy?
No.
Get it, Dedic. Pull her out, buddy. Let's see how strong you are. You're going. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Keep going, buddy. You're doing good.
Pull it on out. Just working slow.
There you go.
Look at that. Smooth.
She's coming.
There you go. Get it, buddy. Get it, buddy. Great work, Dedic. Perry Plumbing's hiring, buddy. You and Cameron be a team. All right, here comes the new pipe going in. Don't worry. She's got a condom on. Oh, perfect. Look at that.
Woo.
That was...
That's why you plastic sleeve.
There you go. All right, getting that old 90 sweated off there. Oh, she's a stubborn one, huh? Alrighty guys, well it was a hard fought battle with water that didn't want to shut off in the valve, but we finally got everything here. She's all soldered up, she's fixed. Cameron's ready for bed.
Yeah. Been ready. What is it, 19 hours now?
There you go. It's a good day. Well, it's been a long day of fighting some pipe there. 10 o'clock at night here. Good news about the excavator lights is number one, they work great. Number two, they're great as like loading lights too. This is perfect. No, we gotta leave that out. Oh man, guys, last night was definitely a rough one. I think we ended up getting back to the ranch about midnight, and then I had to stay up all night editing a YouTube video that's going out today. And now we're back up. I think it's 6 in the morning here. We got to get the Mini X unloaded because we're gonna be using it today, getting the new septic system put in at the guest house. Now, I've never done any septic related work other than standing next to somebody that was pumping a septic system. It's definitely not the industry for me. Same with plumbing. I leave it to the professionals, but we're gonna be doing the digging today to pull out the old septic system as well as put in the new septic system. And we got the pros here that are actually gonna be like hooking it up for us. Ho ho! Good news, guys, Dedic's alive. It's a bad day if I beat you up and out of the house.
You did.
Especially when you're on East Coast time.
I'm not gonna lie, I was laying there and I was like, he's definitely not up yet. And then I heard something and I was like, there's no way. And I came out here, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person, that's for sure.
Yeah. I
think this morning my body just says, you gotta do it. You're doing it. Now we gotta move the dumpster out of the way so we can kind of get the Mini X up in there and do all of our work, but we should probably throw away the roof of the old Korean General. And I accidentally just dropped my tow rope here. Let's see if we can, oh, all right. Well, the tow rope comes with a sun visor there. Move that out of the way. I'm assuming the windshield is still attached, but let's get this tossed up in here. Mush it down so the lid will close. Now here's the old septic system. It's a 255-gallon drum setup, which is like a common DIY style of septic system. And again, for like one sink and one shower, it worked. Not excited to pull this out today because it's gotta be full. I don't know, this is gonna get gross. I'm not a septic guy. So this system's getting pulled out today. We're putting in a 500-gallon actual septic system. And I'm excited to get that upgrade going. This is Dedic's Breakfast of Champions right here. You're not swallowing your whole like you normally do?
Hey man, listen, I only do that for you.
Okay. Dumpster moved over. Hey buddy, you wanna help me grab this old rotted out poop covered plywood that comes complete with a snake skin?
Snake skin?
What do you think that is? Genuine rattler?
It's an actual snake.
Yeah. We're gonna set that right there.
There you go, ward off the other one.
Yeah, let them know. This is what happens if you come around here and you're a rattler. All right, set her down. There we go. Get our barbed wire cut. All right guys, so the septic guy has shown up. We've got our new 500-gallon tank sitting right there in the bed of his truck, which means we got to open up a pretty good sized hole right here to get that thing set into the ground. now they're kind of exposing the old tanks right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. My window's a little bit dirty. And then we're gonna try and pull these old tanks out, which I believe are full of poo-poo. I'm not excited about this. I don't want to ever get into septic tanks. I think I'm good.
It's quick, it's easy.
Like, I'm not looking forward to pulling out the poop tank right now, you know?
Oh, come on, that's when it gets fun.
That's your world.
All we're gonna do is strap it and pull it out. Tried to get a fucking truck out here to pump it, and they kind of laughed at me. They go, we can't get out there right now. As soon as I get out there after Thanksgiving, I go, well, I'll get you out there, but the tank's gonna be waiting for it.
Well, hopefully these leash lines are halfway decent.
Hopefully. I mean, they seem to be working. If not, you would have had that shit coming up in your house.
Gotcha.
That hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
So that means they are leaching.
Okay.
So that's a good sign. Don't get scared.
We ought to throw Dedic down there. That's his piss. Get in there, buddy. Oh, that's like full to the top of poop.
Yeah, it's right to where it leaches over, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I go in tanks to refurbish them.
A few of those probably.
You get people that go, well, I don't want to do a new tank, but your fucking chamber wall's shot. You know,
Yeah.
so they want you to go in there and reform it, re-pour it. You know, you gotta put your paint back in there for it don't seep through. Oh yeah, it's fun. You drain them and you crawl in.
Nope.
I saw it gurgle.
Yeah. Oh, joy.
Well, she just had to try right.
Don't say that, bro.
Jesus.
Don't say that.
Boom!
Yeah.
Be on him.
Oh, y'all are in the splash zone over there.
You know, people pay for this at like SeaWorld.
Good. Yep.
I've only had one tank that I popped the lid and I actually went, "Ooh." Other than that, normally I can stomach it, but there was one I opened that was just.
Once you get down there, it's different. This one might give you a run for your money.
Well, you just get used to it. When you do it so long, you get used to it.
Don't.
You don't.
There ain't nothing we can screw back onto that top
What do you mean?
for the holes?
Oh, to close it up?
Yeah.
I mean, I can take pieces of plywood screwed on there if you want.
I'm not the one in the hole next to it.
Well,
I'd pop that if I was.
I'm gonna be in the hole.
Yeah, I'd probably put that on top.
Nope, left the bin. I mean, if I saw a video headlining, we all got covered in shit today, I'd click on it. I'd click on that.
So you know you're a good boss though if you're gonna be the one in the hole.
There you go. There you go. Straight up. Watch out, Chris. That might plop right there when that dirt falls in that other tank.
Good.
There you go.
Anthony, back in your truck, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right, I'll put it in the back of the truck.
Perfect. Put it in the back of that black Chevy.
that you don't want to fall out falls out, and the stuff you want to fall out don't fall out. Watch out for that plywood.
Oh yeah, oh, we got some splashes.
I don't. You want to sit down?
Where you want to go?
That was my biggest worry of the day right there, was getting that thing out.
Yeah, that was.
I feel a lot better. Oh, now I smell it. Yep.
Try going that way.
That way.
It's
There you go. There you go.
Ooh.
There you go. She broke loose. Oh yeah, she's a full one.
bending the piston.
No, it's not pissing right now. He's got a held just right.
Check on him.
I have a solid roots.
Smelled like a porta potty.
Yeah, back up on that thing. That thing's waiting to go off.
Oh yeah, they dropped that one down a lot deeper. Normally you only have to have a 3-inch difference.
I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised it doesn't, like, there weren't as much poop as I thought we were gonna see today.
Oh, you were expecting
Well, some waterworks, you know, a show. I do see why you guys all smoke now. You know,
Yeah,
kill the smell.
You
It all
know
makes
why?
sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd be a smoker too if I was in the septic business.
The funny thing is I think everyone I know that does septics, they smoke. Everybody does.
All right, we got us a good looking hole right here. So we need to fill this hole with some poop. So backing up right now, they're bringing the new tank over. We're gonna pick her up set it right on in. Hopefully it fits. Otherwise we gotta do a little bit more trimming on the dirt. A little further.
Let me know when you want them.
Right there's good.
Right there.
So that goes towards the house?
Yeah.
Okay. He's shaving a little bit more off there, and then we'll get her in there. Does it smell fresh in there?
Very fresh.
Lick it one time, because it's the last time you can lick it.
I don't want it.
Septic Weekly, you're the model? Okay, oh, okay. Oh, look, oh yeah, butt crease.
Going. Keep going. Fuck it, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, buddy.
Nailed.
All right, boys, let's do it. Hopefully I can get up high enough here. Well, all right, I'm gonna back up, get around this pile. They'll probably just have to hand it off to you once it gets to the hole.
That way. There. Right out.
Hold on, I'm gonna track in. You might have to trim a little bit back here.
There you go. You're good. You're good right there.
How much further to you?
Come on. Hold up. Hold up. Down.
I mean, just in time for this going in the ground. We got the inspector here. What do you think, buddy? Does it look good? Probably a lot nicer to be in when it's empty, huh?
Oh yeah, big time.
That's a good size. That's a good size bomb shelter.
All right, I need. Right up there, Jeff, will be those rubber little gaskets that I gave you.
Now I've gone ahead and only backfilled partially here because we need to add a riser onto the tank lid. When the guys come back to put in the infiltrators, that's when we're gonna put the tank riser on. There's no point in them coming back just for that. So good news is that means we can finally backfill our entire drain setup that's coming in here. Basically consider the plumbing like completely checked off the list. They tested it, everything's cool. I don't know who's gonna be the first to take a dump in here and put their turd in that tank, but I think that tank's gonna last absolutely forever on a house this size. Now, next on the list for the guest house, we need to finish framing the partition wall, we should call it, from the garage. We need to finish framing this closet. We need to finish out framing the door. So basically we need to finish framing. And then on the laundry room side of things, we got to cut a hole for our vent so we can vent out the dryer. Then we're gonna move to the electrical phase. We'll get the electricians up in here, getting all of our lighting installed. But I'm beyond stoked to have this thing moving in the right direction. Especially it's good to have a good day after what happened yesterday. But things happen, guys. You kinda gotta laugh them off. If you get upset every time something happens, your life's gonna be miserable. So I hit the water line yesterday. We laughed it off for a second, immediately called Perry Plumbing, and they were on it like that. So you roll with the punches. If you screw up, you fix it, and then yeah, you're good to go. So one of the other things I wanna do, because I didn't anticipate it would quite look like this, where the plumbing comes out of the wall. That's the vent right there. So instead of having to run a vent through the ceiling and then into the roof, which I didn't wanna deal with the roof at all, like let's keep that sealed and watertight. We're allowed to vent it this way, which basically is like a one-way valve and a filter to vent the sewer gases. This doesn't look that great. We could have put it inside. I believe you can run these inside, either in the cabinet. I don't think you could put them in the wall. I'm not really sure. I'm not a plumber. But what we're gonna do here is, this was gonna be a planter. So my plan is, I'm gonna make it a raised planter now instead of just a planter in the concrete. I'll partition off right here because obviously you don't want to bury that gas line. And then we'll probably bring some block up to about here, put some plants in here, and it'll end up hiding, you know, these coming out of the wall. It's not my favorite detail we've done. Again, I didn't really envision how that would look when we did it, but the plumbing's done. So we're considering that, you know, a score. We're good. I don't have to see it from my house, even though this is kind of my house too, but it's on the backside. So you know what they say, you know, looks good for my house. But with that, we're gonna wrap up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, and again, I say this all the time, I hope I'm living proof. I don't just show like the fancy flaunty side of YouTube or Instagram or social media and all that. I want to show you guys like what it takes to be able to afford nice things. And sometimes you're out here, you know, digging a hole for a poop tank. It's just, you got to do what you got to do. There's money everywhere. You got to just go looking for it, and you got to be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.